A very warm welcome to this afternoon session, and thank you so much for joining me, Lelane Bezuidenhout, the CEO of the Financial Planning Institute, for this afternoon's session. If you've missed any of our live sessions during Financial Planning Week, which started on the 3rd of October, don't worry, you can visit our YouTube channel where you can then actually view the recordings that we've done since the 3rd of October all the way up to today. From my side, a big thank you to all the FPI professional members that formed part of this initiative, from our corporate partners to especially our professional practices and our FPI professional members for making Financial Planning Week yet another success for 2022. So over this week, you would have heard various of the FPI members covering topics from financial management that deals with budgeting, liquidity issues, etc., all the way to investment planning, to tax planning, to retirement planning, risk planning, and estate planning. So again, if you've missed all of that, have a look at our recordings. Now, I'm sure today there's a few of the viewers that wonders, how do I become a member of the Financial Planning Institute? But before we go to how you become a member, let's just quickly unpack who the FPI is. The Financial Planning Institute of Southern Africa, in short, the FPI, is a SAQA recognized professional body. SAQA stands for South African Qualifications Authority. We are then also furthermore a recognized controlling body of the South African Revenue Services, which means tax practitioners can also register with the FPI if you are a professional member in good standing of the FPI. We are then also an international affiliate of the Financial Planning Standards Board, who is the license holder of the CFP marks outside of the US. So that's in short who the Financial Planning Institute is. And we've been around for about 40 years, 4 decades, where we've been setting standards in professional financial advice space, but also financial planning space. So let's then unpack our different designations that we have. A designation is something you get certified with should you meet certain requirements. And we call that in short the 4 E's. So let's have a look at what the 4 E's are all about. The first E is what I'm going to cover for our first designation, which is our advice designation, registered financial practitioner. The first E is education. You need an NQF5 qualification and a relevant qualification to financial advice. You then need at least 1 year of relevant experience. You may or may not have to sit for the exam, which is known as the Professional Competency Examination at the FPI, and you must complete an ethics declaration. Now, FPI has recognized educational providers, and what that means is we've looked at those educational providers' qualifications, and we've made sure that those qualifications actually speaks to the financial advice curriculum that we as the standard setter for financial advice and financial planning have put together, benchmarked on best practice and global standards. So that is the RFP designation. Now moving to the FSA designation or the Financial Services Advisor designation. Now let's run through the 4 E's for FSA. For FSA, you need an NQF 6 or 7 qualification depending on the experience that you have. And again, we have a recognition of prior learning process that we also look at. But the main qualification that you need is an NQF 7 or a BCom qualification that covers the fields of financial advice and financial planning. Again, look at our website to see who our recognized educational providers are for the qualifications linked to this designation. You then need to have at least 2 years of relevant financial advice experience, and you must be registered with the Financial Sector Conduct Authority as someone giving advice or delivering intermediary services within South Africa. If you want to know what those licensing requirements is all about, just quickly have a look at Section 8 and 9 of the Financial Advice and Intermediary Services Act, which you will find on the Financial Services Conduct Authority's website. So that is then the qualification, the experience, the exam that you need to write, but also an ethics declarations that you must complete. So that is the financial advice designations that we've looked at, which is RFP and FSA. Now we will move forward to the CFP designation. So if we look at the CFP designation, the CFP designation is the Certified Financial Planner Professional. So in South Africa, FPI is the only license holder, and we have an affiliation agreement with the Financial Planning Standards Board, who is the owner of the CFP mark outside of the US. So, in order to qualify as a certified financial planner, or in short, a CFP professional, we also are going to run through the 4 E's quickly. So, what you need is an NQ of 8 qualification, which is your postgraduate diploma in financial planning or your BCom honors in financial planning. Now, you may have a qualification that's plus minus relevant, but then you need more years of experience. And that's where our recognition of prior learning criteria comes in. So, if the first E education, you need an NQ of 8 qualification. Have a look at who our recognized educational providers are again on our website. You then need 3 years of relevant financial planning experience, or you should have completed your mentorship program. You then must sit for the professional competency examination. There's no RPL process where you are not going to sit for that exam. The reason for that is that the CFP designation is an internationally recognized designation. So all CFP professionals or certified financial planners must sit for the CFP PCE. In other words, the Certified Financial Planner Professional Competency Examination. Now, after you've completed those 3 E's, you need to complete the ethics declaration as well. Now, those are the 4 E's that we spoke about. There is then a 5th E as well that I quickly want to touch on. The 5th E comes into working the moment that you are certified as either an RFP, FSA, or CFP professional member of the FPI, and that stands for enforcement. So once you've signed all your declarations, done all the 4 E's, you are then under the FPI's Code of Ethics. And you need to take note of our membership regulations, our disciplinary regulations, Code of Ethics and Practice Standards, but also what you need to be a member in good standing. A member in good standing means that you complete your ethics declarations every year, you pay the required fees, but you also meet your continuous professional development requirements. Now, let's quickly unpack CPD requirements for RFP. The CPD requirement for an RFP member of the FPI is 20 CPD hours, and that CPD cycle runs at the same time that the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, or in short, the FSCA cycle runs from the 1st of June to the 31st of May. The FSA, if we look at your CPD requirement, you need 25 CPD hours per cycle, also running from the 1st of June to the 31st of May. The CFP professionals need 35 CPD hours aligned globally to the curriculum of CFP professional. So in short, RFP 20, FSA 25, and CFP professional 35 CPD hours. And your reporting cycle for CPD runs the same for all, from the 1st of June to the 31st of May. Now, part of your membership value proposition is that FPI do actually provide complimentary webinars to help you meet your CPD requirements. So that's in a nutshell how to become a professional member of the FPI via any of our professional designations. Should you want to become a member of the FPI today, visit www.fpi.co.za to learn more about how to become a member. Current stats, we are about 5,000 FPI professional members in South Africa, and we welcome you should you wish to join the community of professional members. With that, again, a warm thank you for joining me today, and a warm thank you for joining FPI during World Financial Planning Day that took place on the 5th of October, but also for being part of FPI's Financial Planning Week. Please visit us next year, same time, same place, because we will definitely have Financial Planning Week next year again. And a big shout out to everybody at the office, Rihanna Badenhorst, David Kopp and team, for making World Financial Planning Day a success in South Africa, but definitely Financial Planning Week in South Africa. With that, I wish you a blessed weekend. And let's pray and hope that we will receive some rain, especially in Gauteng, but I'm sure the rest of the country needs the rain as much as we need it in Gauteng. With that, have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.